John Deere still carries the largest dealer footprint in American agriculture by a significant margin over every competitor combined. John Deere, largest dealer footprint in American agriculture. Still true in 2026. For an operation where dealer proximity during a breakdown is the deciding factor, that infrastructure advantage is real, and it deserves honest acknowledgement rather than being waved away. AGCO has been expanding the Fendt dealer network, specifically across the upper Midwest and Northern Plains, with the Fendt Lodge Customer Experience Center in Jackson, Minnesota, serving as a regional training and service anchor. 5 years ago, finding a Fendt certified mechanic in Iowa was a phone call that might go nowhere. Today, it is a drive, shorter than it used to be, but in many rural counties, still longer than the John Deere dealer down the road. Fendt dealer network, expanding. Upper Midwest, Northern Plains, still thinner than John Deere in many counties. That gap is closing, not closed. And any farmer considering this switch needs to factor his specific county's dealer proximity into the decision honestly before signing anything. Now the resale signal. Because the second-hand market does not have a brand preference, only price discovery based on real transactions. Used Fendt units across multiple series have been holding resale value consistently through 2025 and into 2026, according to Sullivan Auctioneers and Steffes Group results. Used Fendt units. Strong resale through 2025 and 2026, Sullivan Auctioneers, Steffes Group. At the same time, late-model John Deere 8R and 9R units are showing up at Ritchie Brothers and Big Iron auction lots across Iowa, Illinois, and Nebraska in volumes that did not exist 5 years ago. That auction data is the market's honest verdict. It is not influenced by brand loyalty, nostalgia, or what a man's father used to drive. It reflects what buyers are actually willing to pay for each machine at comparable hours, and the trend lines on both brands are diverging in ways that are worth watching closely. Auction data, not influenced by loyalty or nostalgia, just what buyers are actually willing to pay. Custom operators, the men running 100,000 acres a year on contract who cannot afford a tractor failure during a contracted job, have been among the most visible buyers showing up at Fendt dealers in recent seasons. When custom operators move, that signal carries weight beyond their own purchase decision. These are professionals whose entire business model depends on equipment, reliability, and cost per acre precision. They do not switch brands on sentiment, only on numbers that hold up under scrutiny. Custom operators. Entire business model depends on reliability. They do not switch on sentiment. You can see the shift at Farm Progress in Decatur and at Husker Harvest Days in Grand Island. Rows of Fendt Nature Green parked next to rows of John Deere Green in numbers that would have looked unusual 5 years ago. Now the honest counterpoint, because this comparison is not one-sided, and pretending otherwise would not serve any farmer actually weighing this decision. John Deere's precision agriculture software stack, for an operation fully committed to it, remains a genuinely integrated system that delivers real productivity value at scale. John Deere, Precision Ag Stack, genuinely integrated system, real productivity value for committed operations. For a large corporate operation with full-time dealer relationships and the financial scale to absorb service costs as a routine line item, staying with Green remains a defensible business decision. The categories where John Deere is holding ground are specifically the categories where scale insulates an operator from the pain that smaller and mid-size farmers absorb directly. The mid-scale family operation, the backbone of American agricultural output, is exactly where this quiet switch is concentrated, because that is where the software lockout cost and the dealer trip charges hit hardest relative to total revenue. Mid-scale family operations, where the switch is concentrated, where lockout costs hit hardest. That is the actual shape of this trend, not a mass exodus, but a specific and growing segment of serious operators doing the math and acting on it privately. So what does the kitchen table math actually look like for the farmer running this comparison right now in 2026? Annual debt service at current financing rates on each machine, projected fuel cost differential based on documented CVT efficiency data, realistic dealer rate repair cost on the Deere versus independent repair cost on the Fendt, and projected resale at comparable hours from current auction data. debt service. Fuel cost differential. Repair cost comparison, projected resale, the real model. The real. Run those 4 lines honestly with your own operations numbers, your own region's dealer proximity, and your own financing rate. That model, not brand loyalty, is what is actually driving this quiet shift across the Corn Belt. The farmers making this switch are not doing it because Fendt ran a better advertisement or because European engineering sounds impressive at a dinner party. They are doing it because they sat down with their own numbers, found a gap that mattered to their specific operation, and made a financial decision the same way they make every other decision on the farm, quietly, carefully, and without needing anyone else's approval. They ran their own numbers, found a gap that mattered, made the decision quietly. That is the real story behind why this switch keeps happening without headlines. It is not a movement. It is hundreds of individual spreadsheets arriving at a similar conclusion. And that is exactly why you will not see this trend on the evening news or in a glossy trade magazine spread. It is not loud enough for a headline, but it is consistent enough that every dealer principal on both sides of this comparison already knows it is happening, county by county. Not loud enough for a headline. Consistent enough that every dealer principal already knows. Farm Gear Pro is going to keep tracking every auction result, every dealer network shift, and every legal development on both sides of this comparison as 2026 continues. Because, whether you are the farmer running green or the one already running nature green, the numbers behind this decision are only going to get more relevant over the next few seasons. The next farmer to make this switch in your own county might already be running the math right now, quietly, at his own kitchen table, the same way the last 3 did before him. Farm Gear Pro. Tracking auction results, dealer shifts, legal developments, both brands, every season. Thanks for watching Farm Gear Pro. If you found this breakdown valuable, share it with a fellow farmer and comment below your thoughts on this topic. See you in the next one.